Hey guys, welcome back. Another update for you. Again, it's probably not going to be too interesting, but again, it's on the doors, of course, and applying what we learned on the driver's side to the passenger side. And then a few other things that I want to tell you about what's next. So let's go take a look. So last time I showed you guys that we finished up this door. All of its mechanics are working. Glass goes up and down. It seals nicely. So we've got the kind of rough finish on that. And then went ahead and did the same to the other side, which, you know, was a lot of work, as you saw on that one side. So we did the same thing over here. Had to move a few things around, but all in all, I think it's looking pretty good. We've obviously got some things to do here where I've got some gaps, and so I've got to figure out what I'm going to do there. Probably make a plastic piece that'll bridge that gap, that'll make it look nice. You can see down here that we've got a nice contiguous line here for the weather stripping, and then we got to fill in this huge gap in the door when we're going to start the body work, which is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So one of the other things that's been bothering me is this. This is wrong. So you see how the black part kind of goes up to the vent. That is an incorrect line on the car. And there's a reason for that. I actually don't like it this way either. I think it looks terrible. So I'm going to rectify that problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this rocker panel along that line, and then I'm going to take the top part that I cut off, and then that is going to be married with the side wing here, and then that'll all be one panel. There won't be a step off on it, and I think it'll just make things look a lot better. So that's the idea there. That's one of the things that I'm probably going to start on tomorrow. Okay guys, so what I did was I took the rocker off and scribed a line that's supposed to go from this corner of this door and then straight line all the way down here. I took the wing off, which is in this area here, and what I did was I took that piece that I cut very carefully off, and now we've grafted it to this piece here. And remember, this is going to be white just like that, so that'll carry that line down, and then this will look just like a panel that you would normally see on an Aventador. So I think that this is going to fix that problem. There's not going to be a bump out here, so it's going to be a nice smooth panel. As you can see, we got a pretty good line there. We'll body work it, obviously. But yeah, so I think that's going to work. I did use body adhesive to put these together. And then it's also pinned. So there are a bunch of quarter-inch steel pins that are in that go inside to each panel and across the joint there. So it should be stronger than hell. With those pins in there and that panel adhesive, which I have found is incredibly strong. So got to let that go off. It's going to take about 24 hours before that's ready to go, and then I can try fitting the panel. And then we can see basically how this is going to look with that rocker. And so what I'm going to do is show you a picture here. And as you can see, that's where this point comes down across there. Now the next thing we have to do is we have our little winglets go across here. So let's put that on. So there's our winglets. And so what I'm going to have to do with this winglet back here is I'm going to have to cut it to try to pick up some of the lines of the car. You can't really see it right now, but maybe this tip gets cut so that it's matching that line there. Anyway, once I get that wing panel back on, I can test fit that out and then figure out where we want to how we want to cut this so that it goes with the lines of the car. So that's the quick update. Doors are where I want them right now mechanically, so windows go up and down. The only thing that we have to do with those doors is I'm going to have to make a time switch so that when I pull the door to open them, either on the outside or the inside, that the window lowers about, I don't know, maybe half an inch or so, so that when we open the doors, we're not going to tear the weather stripping off. So that's a little electrical detail that I have to do to just kind of bump those windows down whenever the lever is pulled. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that, and there's going to have to be a switch there that detects that. So anyway, thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and we'll see you next time.